All right, sharing responsibility in marriage can be a foggy and gray area. It can also be an area of joy if you can get some agreement around it.
Yeah, this is one of those issues, that's actually more important than most couples would initially think. We polled our audience and we said, hey, what areas of your marriage cause the greatest pain or trigger arguments most often? At the tip top of that list was communication. Right below it, a close second, was this, shared responsibility or communication around chores that aren't done, things like that. So this is one of those molehill things that can quickly become mountainous. At least it can feel mountainous in our marriage if we don't deal with it in a way that's productive.
Absolutely. And I think it falls under this whole theme of unity, whether if we're not dividing them equally, there can be a lot of division, right? But if we are extending generosity, we're looking to serve and really love one another the way God's word calls us to love one another. There can be joy found in that. There can be opportunities to extend grace to each other instead of throwing it in their face.
Ooh, I love that. So what do we mean by shared responsibilities? I think it would be helpful just to be really clear. Things like just the business of life, adulting, as we say. So like chores, making sure that your house is in somewhat orderly and that all the bills get paid on time, or who's going to work, who is taking care of the kids, who is making meals, who is doing the shopping. All of these little things, these daily activities of life, someone has to tend to them, and we can tend to, we want, how do we divide that up in a way that's productive? So there's 3 steps. We'd like to propose at least 3 steps for gaining agreement in this area of shared responsibility.
So the first step, we've kind of touched on it, is to choose generosity when you're dealing with each other and you're divvying up responsibilities and you're coming to a place of agreement. Choose to be generous with each other and not just keep score. Love does not keep score.
Yeah, again, you see this theme kind of as we talk about in other videos and other places, how the marriage relationship is a covenant. It's not a contract. And this is one of those areas where we can get so contractually minded. Tit for tat, this for that. You do this, I'll do that. These are my responsibilities, these are yours. We've even seen it where couples are dividing up their expenses in that same sort of way. And we think this all kind of drives against the spirit of marriage, which is unity, which is selflessness, which is love and oneness toward each other, selfless love. So like Selena said, choosing generosity. And I think the biggest way we can do that is to recalibrate. That's our second kind of tip, is recalibrate our view of love. What is love? All right, so the world is very confused about love. As Christians, as people who have the Bible, we don't have to be confused about what love is. Love is a very objective thing. 1 Corinthians 13 shows us that love is patient, love is kind, love is not self-centered, it is long-suffering, it hopes all things, bears all things.
It's not arrogant or rude.
It's not arrogant or rude. So we know that, okay, if we have this view of love, what is the theme in all those? Is that love is never saying, it's never about what can I extract from you, what value can I get out of you. Instead, it's what value can I give to you. And we see that in the person and work of Christ on the cross. So we have to be very careful, especially around this area of shared responsibility. If we're going to have an attitude of generosity, we have to recalibrate our love based on God's word.
Right. And the third step is super tangible. Just set some time aside with your spouse. List out all of your activities, all the things that you've got to do to just kind of like live your life. And instead of saying, all right, let's divvy this up, how about you ask, how can I serve you in this?
Yeah, instead of, here's the task that I have to do, okay, I'm going to go do what I'm supposed to do. Instead, say, how can I serve you in this way? Or how can I serve you in the things that you have on your plate to do?
And I think remembering that when we are operating in the roles that we're given in our marriage, and we're, taking on those responsibilities that we've kind of agreed to, and we're being generous with each other, part of that generosity is not just assuming that if our spouse drops the ball that they're failing and that we have the right to get mad at them. No, that's an opportunity for us to extend grace and generosity and love and patience towards them. And again, asking, how can I serve you? Not assuming that they are just taking advantage of us.
So maybe next time the recycling is overflowing and someone hasn't broken down the boxes or sorted it correctly, instead of getting upset toward your spouse, maybe think, how can I serve him or her in this way? And then if you need to, have a talk about sharing the responsibility. But may our knee-jerk reactions be ones of love, fueled by the love that we experience through Christ in the gospel. So we hope this helped you. We hope this will bless your marriage. And until next time,
stay fierce.